Welcome to Date with Danu, right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today we are going to be talking about fashion, beauty, and everything in between. Let's get on with the show.
Hi, I'm Rosh,
Hi, I'm Amilani.
and we're here to go on a date with Danu. This is my second time going on date with Danu. I'm really happy to be here. It's quite fun. I'm one of the only people I think who's never scared to go on this show. I like it that it's like really intense and like scary.
This is the second time I'm on date with Danu, and it was such a nice time last time as well. He's not as mean as we think he would be. So I'm really excited for today's show as well, and it has been always nice talking to Danu and being with Danu, and I really admire him as a person as well and his journey. So really looking forward for the show.
And so we have our guest on the show. Let me start off with Amilani. And we have all of Rosh. Who is wearing Amilani. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's speak about the outfit first. Amilani, you designed the whole outfit?
Well, partially.
Yeah, clearly. That's only partially.
The other partial is me. I'm also part of the outfit.
It was actually like a styling process.
Yeah.
She wanted to visit the store
The skirt
because
is
we have
beautiful.
we have been talking to each other since she is in Australia. So then she visited the store and she was like saying she has these events, and she's like, I love the skirt, I need to get something done for the top.
Yeah.
And then she wanted to style it on her own. So she said, get me something, a band from this fabric itself.
There you go. The band is there. Show the band.
And then I said, at least let me make it in like a dull gold so that there's an accent on it.
Yeah.
So she's like, just get it done from this fabric.
I just tell her bring a piece of fabric and we put it
And
on
then-
me, and I'm like, get a band.
And then my
Tight.
my
And she's like, I'll
interns
hem it.
started like running around and finding fabrics. I was like, bring like an accent, at least like a dull gold one, because
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
I can't make her wear like.
Yeah.
But she's
So it
doing
really-
a lovely.
Yeah, only she can pull it off.
Only she can pull it
Yeah.
off. She was like wrapping it. I can work on this. I can work on this. And she's like moving around in the atelier. I can work this. Yes, I can show. I was like, okay, if you can, I totally respect you. And we
And-
sent it off.
There you go. Well, it's looking fabulous. All right, so let's break it down. Amilani, what keeps you busy these days?
These days, I'm actually quite busy with the brides because it's a wedding season.
Yeah.
And we are cooking up some things with the, I'm working with the shelters as well. So we are working on some fabrics and things like that for Christmas, for our
Right.
retail collection as well.
Okay.
So basically very busy with weddings and prepping for Christmas.
Okay. So this wedding market, it's forever. It's a market that's that's going to always be there. Like, and it's also assured. Like, if one goes wrong, again you have to get married. No. So it's guaranteed.
Touch
Some
Let's
of us
not
need
think
multiple,
Yeah.
outfits.
Yeah, yours are there, no?
Yes, some of us.
Just take 2, take 3. Definitely the take 2 looks nicer.
Yes.
Yeah. So take 3 gets better. So if you're good to your customer, you'll have them 3 times.
I solely don't wish for that, but yeah, whatever works for the client
Yeah.
is good for
You'll
me.
be there.
Yes.
So it's always such a cluttered market, but how do you sort of differentiate? Like, your styles are very minimal. It's not like, so people know that when they come. Or do they sort of say, Mama, made that huh?
Well, when they come to me,
Saying
they
that line?
already know that what I'm going to create is something unique, because I've already established that the fact that you're not going to get the exact lace or what you see. Even if I show them the fabric, what I do is I manipulate the fabric.
Right.
So the bride herself or the client, whoever it is, they can see it blossoming
Into
in
something.
the process of how it's going to be, with like all the handwork details, and also if they ask for a low budget outfit, I would say that this is my why I have that price tag is
Yeah.
because we do all hand beadwork.
It's a lot of
Everything is
man-hours.
stitched on, nothing's glued, and everything is, and I can guarantee for any bride of mine, and they speak for themselves as well, it's a unique piece and you won't get it anywhere on the face of earth. So that's what we create. So that is there. If you like that kind of an outfit, then please come to me.
But if somebody
It's not
comes,
necessary.
showing, I saw this, and would you make it? What do you do with that? Because that's also very disrespectful.
That is there. I mean, that is there. But what I would respectfully tell them that we can get inspired by that
But
look.
not copy it.
But not copy. And if they want the exact same thing, they can. It's their wish. They can go to somewhere else. Yes.
Yeah, then you need a tailor, not a designer. It's a line. We'll come back and speak to Rosh, but because we have a game and it's super cool, it's called Tap and Go. Our friends at MasterCard make it possible, so let's get on with the game. Welcome back to the show, and it's time that we play the game. It's called Tap and Go. Our friends at MasterCard make it possible. You walk away with this gift hamper. All right, yeah. Let's get the wiring ready. Here we go. What do you call a group of unicorns? A flamboyance, a murder, a blessing. Right. Don't make faces, just tell.
A flamboyance?
No. A blessing.
A blessing.
Too bad.
A murder of
crows.
crows.
I forgot the other two,
Yeah.
so I was like thinking.
What country has more than half of its people believing in elves, dwarves, and ghosts? Poland, United Kingdom, Iceland. The answer is just there.
Iceland?
Congratulations, that's the correct answer. What is the meaning of bumfuzzle?
Okay.
Being confused, being constipated, being offended.
I don't answer that.
I don't know it, but I'm going to guess. Being confused?
Well done. That is what you call bumfuzzle. I'm
I was
bumfuzzled.
bum-fuzzled too.
Yeah.
So.
What European country has 158 versions of its anthem? Italy, Sweden, Greece.
Greece.
Congratulations, correct answer once again. Where do kiwi fruits originally come from? New Zealand, China, Russia. Yeah,
New Zealand.
wrong.
China?
Well done. Congratulations, Rosh, you're the lucky winner. But to be fair, both of you are on a tie. Yeah, so I shall give you 2 of this. No, you all can share.
We'll share.
But here's the good news. If you're going out somewhere dolled up, beautiful, and taking a wallet cluttered, making your pants look really out of shape and all, oh, terrible look on a nice fitted pants. I just make sure that I have my MasterCard and I tap and I go. We'll see you after the break. Do stick around. This is A Date with Danu. Welcome back to the show in conversation with Rosh and Amilani, and this is Date with Danu. All right, Rosh. Rosh, you have been like, there has been some buzzing news about you, and it's great. Number one, to see like a local brand making news, and now you're available at all Romney Fernando salons.
Yes, we are.
And
at PR. So all our makeup and skincare at both these places.
and at my house.
Yes.
Yes.
If you want any more extra special things, you can contact Danu.
Yeah. So tell me now, this time around you have come to Sri Lanka, you have done lots of work, you did a master class. That was last time or this time?
That was last time. We did a master class here at Cinnamon Grand.
Yeah. And then this time around, what brings you here?
So I came for Mrs. India.
Oh, that, yes. Well,
Yes. So we did, with Ramani, we did the makeup backstage. It was my makeup that was
Used on the
used
girls?
on all the 72 contestants.
Wow.
They used all our makeup. Ramani Fernando Salons did the hair and makeup. So yeah, I came for that. It was a last minute decision to actually fly in. I literally bought a ticket the day before and I flew into Sri Lanka for it with a one-way ticket.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that I can do more work while I'm
And then-
here if there was anything. So
Yeah.
then I did do a CIMA masterclass.
Okay.
So I do masterclasses for corporate. So we did one for MAS last time, and I did one for CIMA this time.
And now when they say like masterclass, they're like, oh. Does that mean that you're really like asking everyone to like dress up and glam up like this and go to work? Is that what you're asking?
No. So at my masterclasses, I always start with this. I always start my whole show with telling people, look, I'm not an advocate for everyone to dress up like this
Yeah.
or one or the other.
Correct.
I really do want people to be comfortable in their own skin. So if I want to encourage people to wear makeup if they want to and not feel bad about it and know how to do it properly
Yes.
as well. Then
Because you
if-
can wear like pink eyeshadow and like
and like
blue
it's completely
eyeliner.
not blended and you know, so it's good to you know,
Correct.
get upskilled in that. And then of course you will also see me without makeup because I want to encourage people to feel comfortable enough in their own skin. You're not going to be able to do that when you're every time, right?
Yeah.
Like it's really difficult. So my thing is that I want people to feel the best version of themselves, but also when they want to. When they want to wear makeup, they can. When they don't want to, don't. I don't all
So
the
you
time.
teach them the glam makeup or the everyday makeup?
Both. So this time when I did it in May, we actually had 350 people.
Wow.
It was a big masterclass. And I taught 2 looks. So we had 2 different models. One was an everyday look, simple tips which you can do
To just
yes.
look better.
Yes, and
Yeah.
then also a glam makeup look. And I teach everything. Like
Closer to like promotions and increments, glam makeup can do.
I said when you know, like, okay, so when my master classes are for everyday women, so it's when they go out or blah, blah, blah. But if I do MAS or CIMA, I tell them, you know, the guy they have a crush on, the day they are in the office, then
Yeah.
do the little extra.
Shades. I love you. No, but you have some shades for day wear.
I
as
do,
well.
I do. I have
Quite
shades
nice.
for all
Very
skin types and occasions.
Yeah. For some odd reason, you know, we even if you go and buy makeup in this country, the shades that you get are like, who is this fair in this country? So always like even our fair, the most fair person we'll find, not fair, light-skinned person we'll find in Sri Lanka will have a yellow undertone or something that is not going to be like super pale.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's really hard and it's really
then we look
sad.
like ghosts. You
It's
know.
sad that even companies that make makeup in Sri Lanka for Sri Lankans don't have shades for that, you know, suit brown skin tone.
Yeah.
So this is something that I'm really focused on and trying to create
Yeah.
for
Giving
them.
the brown a purpose. Yes. We have a segment and it's called Hot Seat. Welcome back. Here we have questions. Amilani, I'm going to start with you. Yeah. Apart from your bridal studio, who do you admire? Indiyapa, Dhananjay Bandara, Charini Suryagi. You have shut your mouth more now. You had this look.
No. I can't choose between
just tell
Indy
one
and
name.
Charini. Dhananjay I haven't worked with.
Right.
But
Just tell one.
Indy and Charini, I have seen their work backstage, up close.
No, bridal.
In terms of bridal,
Right. Listen.
in terms of bridal, I would say I have seen more work of Indy
Yeah.
than Charini, so I would say Indy.
Right. One thing about men, all women out there should know, according to you.
That they are living human beings just as like us. They have the feelings, they have their rights. They also serve a purpose. And that's all you have to know.
Serve a purpose. Okay. Would you rather find true love and be poor or be rich and be single?
Love and poor. No, rich and single won't work.
Really? When I get there, I will be... I'm poor and single. It's a sad combination.
That's the worst one.
That's the worst lot out of it all, yeah. If you were paid $1 billion US, would you pose for a centerfold of the Playboy magazine?
No, I won't. I'm sorry.
Really? Not a waste, man.
I might.
Yeah, there you go. Me too. Nothing much. You're already there.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm on TV. I'm already there.
Yeah.
Okay, so like,
Just get the spread open.
it's fine. Just give me the couch. Now, you know,
Lay
I just
there.
lay there. Yeah. Someone come fix my hair. That's all there is to
Yeah.
fix.
Amilani.
I
She's
know.
just.
She's there.
Yeah, she's there.
She's doing it all.
I will also pose on the table here. Like,
Me and Danu
Yeah.
will do it.
okay. If you had to make a dress for Ajay, which design would you pick to highlight his best assets? Off shoulder, deep V-neck, high slit backless.
Excuse me? Like, you mean like
For
Ajay
Ajay
Veer
Veer
Singh?
Singh.
A dress?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to, like, what features, because he's a man.
Yeah.
And a
but
dress
you have
for-
option. Off shoulder, deep V-neck, high slit, backless.
Let's go backless.
Backless. I also thought.
Okay.
Even a good slit might do well.
I'll give it all to him.
All right.
Just put him in nothing.
Yeah,
Who is your all-time favorite Sri Lankan cricketer?
I would say Sana Jayasuriya.
Okay.
Yeah.
He will also like it.
Okay. In terms of his talent, he's
Yeah, yeah.
amazing.
Just
You are watching.
just to make sure.
Just to make sure. It was an amazing, like, was there in 1996, saw the World
Right,
Cup.
right, Ayo.
That old I am.
All right, you're done. Sorry.
Yes.
Rosh, to you. If you woke up one morning as me, what would you do first?
That's hard. What would I do first? Something you wouldn't do.
And what's that?
I hate this question. You always ask me this. Different person, what would I do first thing in the morning?
Okay, just say what would you do? Just in general, not in the morning. Say it.
I don't want to.
Just say it. I know it's in your head.
We talked about Lindt chocolate. I'll do something with that. This show is meant to be
I need to
juicy, you know.
have a chat.
Yeah, so there's inside joke now, and you know.
Me alone again?
Yeah, I think you said you're single and poor. At least you'll have some Lindt chocolate. That is not poor people's chocolate. You eat the chocolate?
But-
I don't know what
Ayo,
you're
fine.
early morning, you'll get a nice kick.
That is
Yeah.
true. Oh. One thing about women that men should be aware of.
They always know when you're lying. I think women always know.
Ranga?
He doesn't lie because of that. He's so scared.
If you were stuck in an elevator with Ramani Fernando, Shanika Arasakula Ratna, Roshan Ranavana, what would you do?
First, I'll have a panic attack because I'm really like, that was like my worst nightmare. You just didn't know that when you wrote that question. I'm very claustrophobic. I'll probably freak out. And then I'll probably hold on to Ramani and hug her and wait.
And what are the other two going to do?
Well, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Roshan will probably like just console me. He's just
One of
just
those,
very
yeah.
loving
Yeah.
and you know, yeah.
If there was ever a mistake in your past that you could undo or correct, what would it be?
I know, now that's a very heavy question. So
Just
give me
give
a
me
second.
the answer,
So you want a light answer?
Just any answer, light or heavy, if it can come out fast, it'll be good.
Fast.
Yeah.
This one is whispering things to me. Saying my divorce. I don't know. I'm so glad I divorced him. Don't talk about that.
No, I mean like getting
That-
married to him.
Yeah, probably that, but then that's so heavy too. I would have never met him, I think. If that is the one.
Right. You just didn't want to meet your past husband.
Yes.
Whoa, that's
At all, not even
all.
meet. Yeah.
Not even like cross path. Okay.
It's okay.
If you could just flash and get whatever you want, who from the following would you flash? And what would you get from them? Mervyn Silva, Ranjan Ramanayaka, Duminda Silva, and Sanat Jayasuriya.
They're all quite influential.
Yeah.
Duminda Silva?
Ranjan Ramanayaka, Mervyn Silva, Sanat Jayasuriya.
Who of them are in power now?
Nobody.
Then they're not powerful. Why would I flash them?
You can get other benefits.
I don't want anything else from them. I would like to do something different for the country. I'll flash them and tell them to change certain things in our education system. But if these people are not useful, then it's not even worth it.
That's a good one.
Find me someone influential and I'll be like, here you go. Now, here's a proposal I wrote for you. Okay, can we do something about changing some things? You know?
You want to flash him for no reason.
No.
Yeah. Your message to all the men out there who may think, who may not find you sexy.
That's fine. That's their choice.
Okay.
They have bad taste in women. That's it. I'm just kidding. It's fine. You don't have to like
We
it.
all know who has won this. She even took one of your questions and did the middle spread already. Thank you to our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness. We're getting into a break. We'll see you after. She was saying that if the set was a bit hot, and I was like, there's only a little bit more that you can remove. There's nothing.
Just here is
that
warm.
part.
Just that.
Next time, you know what? Just come.
I'll just get my hair and I'll do my makeup
done and just come. It'll be super chilled. I can be Jack.
All right.
Yeah. So, Amilani, tell me about your work, how it's going with the UNFP, right?
It's going quite well. So we are planning a couple of programs coming up for next year as well. And at the moment, like I said, in discussion with the shelters, I directly contact them as well.
Okay.
Because for the retail pieces, I need their work as well, and I want to give some income for these girls as well. So it's not just, like I've already mentioned this to you on the couch previously, like it's not just about Colombo Fashion Week. It's just
bigger.
an awareness campaign.
So do you think you can get more designers to work with this? With
Lovely,
these? Yeah.
lovely. More the merrier. Because I if I'm
Then
not
they'll have more
mistaken,
consistent
yes,
work.
this is
Yeah.
this is actually what I needed, and that's what was best. Because in 2020 it was only I signed the partnership with UNFPA, and then 2021 they wanted to expand it with CFW, and I was like, wonderful. I was the one who introduced Ajay and Ritsu to go forward with it, and I said, it's all your baby, you do whatever you want with the project, because that's the whole purpose of it. The more conversations we have, the better awareness it gives.
Yes.
So that's my sole purpose in this, and I'm really happy that more young designers, because recently I went to my school and they are having this project where just for the students to test the waters of fashion and different fields before they select A-level subjects. So there were girls who were talking about gender-based violence. There were girls who have done creations out of mental health, about depression, OCD. I was really fascinated that these are topics which are very
but taboo during our times.
Taboo, and also to understand these kind of topics.
And also the fact that I'm so happy that the school is giving this kind of avenue in choosing.
Excellence. I actually have so much of respect for my school for doing that program, actually,
which is
Museus College. They have, for these are for students who have done O-levels and they're waiting for their results. So
before they choose.
Before they choose, they can test the waters and they can see whether this is the right path to take on. And some of the girls who wanted to actually become designers, they came and they showed their sketchbooks to me, and they were taking some input from myself as well. It was really, really good, and I think all schools should implement this. And it's a really good
because we never had that. We only had like few options. You had to take it, and that's it.
And also, I think like there's such a only one path. Either you can be a doctor, engineer, those are the things that are respected.
And also they think those are the money-making avenues, which is not.
No.
Any trade where you can really give your heart and soul will give you the reward.
Yes. And there's so many alternative things that we didn't even, think of pursuing, right? Like things that we were passionate about that we never thought. I mean, I didn't get into beauty after school.
They would have told you, just shut up and study.
They think you're stupid if you're into the arts or into something different. So I think that mindset should change, and is changing in your school. I think it should change everywhere.
Not even that, they teach them how to do taxes and things like that.
Wow, I don't know what taxes are.
Exactly, right? This is some basic knowledge which everyone should have, and what we are talking about.
It's amazing that the schools are also starting to think different. Like recently, I think like a few years ago, I went to Jaffna. Somebody who worked in our house back in the days came and said, "I heard you're jabbering." I said, "What?" He said, "I heard you're jabbering and that's how you're earning money." It's like, jabbering? So what he meant was, what I do is just I sit and jabber on radio, on TV, and somebody's paying me. And he looked so disappointed. I was like, what a drop in life. I was like, yeah, sorry.
It's pretty sad.
You should just let go of those kind of people. Just be like, just walking away.
I don't think I'll meet them again. But I'm just saying, like, that is that's sad in a way, because his, like, anyone who is associating with him will also be forced to the same system, and the system that is long gone now,
And I think it's time that we change a lot of things like that. Like, even, like, I always say, like, okay, for example, even saying, oh my God, you've gotten so fat, oh my God, you've gotten dark, can't you do something about it? Should you, like, do something, anything? And it's just this unsolicited advice that everyone gets, right, all the time. And we think that it has stopped and it was only the aunties who do it, right? But it's not. It's
this was told to me by an uncle.
And these things are about perpetuating in our age group still. So at least we should stop it with the younger generation, because it really is enough. Because in Australia, they will never comment on your physical appearance. Like, it's just,
they can't. I think they'll all just get...
It's just not done. I mean, you need to learn to live in a civil manner in society, which we need to teach our children that it's not okay to tell your friends, Ane, you got fat over like the holidays or something. Like,
They say to me every day. Now it's just common. It's just news. And I'm like, yeah. Let's move on from there.
Just move on.
Yeah, just move on from there. But when I see my past pictures, they're saying what they're saying is true.
No,
but,
I understand that.
I want to accept
all of these things may be true. You may be dark, but what's wrong with that? You may be fat, but who said that there's a standard? Your hair might be going so.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
Turbans are in.
I think we're just forced to be so perfect.
So light. He's trying to make the conversation light.
Yeah, I was just saying.
This was the only serious thing.
No, you can.
I'll go back to my Playboy magazine parts, okay?
No,
look at my legs.
Let's get the bunny ears out. Amilani will soon be like, from this point onwards, you all can carry on. I'll go back to the great work I do with the UN.
Thank you for wearing.
No, I really liked what you said right now also.
Amilani, I wanted to know, have you heard any stories of these ladies you're working with, or these shelters, how their lives have changed? Because one thing about women in our country, a lot of people take it for granted. Number one, they're one of our biggest income bringers to this country in terms of dollars. Number two, households where the men have completely collapsed. Alcohol, negligence, whatever. Women run the show. Women and the wife and the man can't just both be like, okay, fine, I can't be bothered. Then the kids will starve to death and there'll be nothing in that house. Always the women pick up the pieces. Tell me about the shelters, the women who you have interacted with. Have their lives changed?
Yes, so after last Date with Danu episode, I visited Anuradhapura. That is the Akasa shelter, where they house women who are differently abled. On top of that, who have got gender-based violence as well.
Abuse, sexually or
sexually,
mentally,
more mainly sexually.
because they are more vulnerable to it.
This is kind of like, this is going to be a very heavy story, which I'm going to give
But
out to you.
these are things that we need to talk
Exactly, that's why I thought it's a good platform to say it as well. There was a girl in a wheelchair, and she was interacting with me, and she somehow thought that I was from abroad, because these girls haven't gone out of these
Correct.
these facilities and these areas. And then I said, I'm not from abroad, and I spoke to her in Sinhala. She was so happy. And later on, from UNFPA team, one of the members said that, you know what she has gone through? She has been a conjoined twin. The twin has died, and she has basically been on the wheelchair entire life. And she has got sexually abused from her stepfather and her own mother. This is how twisted these stories are. But when you look at her, how joyful, I have to give so much of credit for these shelters, because the way these women are, I can't imagine what they have gone through, and the way how they have picked up their lives, and the way they are carrying on. Because she is really, it was a struggle for her to do the macram beading, so I asked her to plait the bead, and she was just doing it out of so much of love. And not only that, there was another lady who couldn't see, she was blind. She's the one who did most number of macram beads at the end, and they sent it to Colombo. These were the macram beads which was on CFW ramp this time. So these ladies were the ones who were beading all this, and their journeys are just like amazing, and they're picking up so well. I can't even think of myself, because if something like that would happen to me, we would run to our mother, right? We would run to our father.
And to know that your own comfort zone is letting you down.
And you can't
these
move.
kind of things happen
You
a
can't
lot, no,
even
in the-
move. You can't even run. Imagine that feeling.
And you know, sometimes we always say Sri Lanka is a resilient country. It's true, because with everything that has gone through, like, you know, in another country they'll send us for counseling. That means this whole country needs to go into counseling, and we'll never come out of it. But we have somehow built ourselves stronger, more resilient, and we have sort of pedaled our way through. And all this just comes down to these type of stories where you think, still having that wish to live, still having that wish to smile. It's just, and sometimes when you look at people where 90% of them is going so well, the 10% has made their 90% look dull, you're like, but it takes a lot to wake up in the morning and put that positive self on you. But when you hear stories like this, we are just so grateful.
Yes.
At least your body was not misused in a way that,
Definitely.
It's absolutely true. But thanks for the great work that you do, because fashion, art, music, all of these bring so much of happiness, you know, for them to work with it. And I know that you send these pictures back for them to see
Yes.
that their work was seen and shown this way.
And we are so privileged. No, we have to do whatever we can to these people. Like, we can help so many people like that.
Yes.
And it's not about giving them the fish, it's about giving them the rod.
That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to do always.
Yeah.
So when I won't donate, I'll ask them to, I'll teach them something to do.
They have
They'll
to
do
develop
that.
the skill.
They will give it back to me. I will pay them for that.
Yeah.
So I want to teach them how to fish, not to give them fish.
Yeah.
Because what you do is much better than just going and writing a check and being like, done with it. Oh, I did something and just leave, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, that's
it is
what I
very
want to do.
commendable.
Thank you, but I'm trying to make a change.
But
And
yes.
they're not only in fashion, they also give skills of baking. I just want to take this platform again, like if there's anybody who wants to reach out and help them
Yeah.
out, please do so.
They can write to her or to
To the
UN.
shelters directly or to the UN.
What are the shelters? How do we know that? So is
So
it
I
available on
think
the
it's
Amilani page?
Yes, you can even directly contact me.
I think it's easier that way.
Yes,
So you'll
and
be able
then
to.
I can direct you to
Especially
the
with
special.
the season coming up, everyone would like their cakes baked. This.
Exactly, and
it's a
even if you
win-win.
want to teach them more skills or recruit them for your team, that would be amazing after they reach 18 years old. I mean, that would be amazing if you
Yeah.
can give some sort of hope and happiness for these girls and
That is
women.
true. That's true. Well, not to say that men are not being abused. There
Exactly.
are.
That's
Yeah.
why I mentioned they also have feelings.
Yeah.
And one of the things which we need to discuss is the men's mental health.
Yeah.
That
And
is
also,
a
I feel
topic.
like when men are sexually abused, they just don't say it because they feel that takes their macho look
Exactly.
away.
That's why we need to discuss on men's mental health. That is also a trigger point for gender-based violence as
100%.
well.
Yeah.
And not to apart from that, we need to take care of our men as well.
Yeah.
Right? So this is something. We just need to take care of us as a
Yeah.
society. And
Because I always wonder if a man can do harm to this girl who is on a wheelchair, his mind is so warped. What happened to his mind?
Exactly.
Like, when you have to really break it down, like what was the starting reason there? It's just a vicious circle. All right, we need to break the momentum a little bit. Show your legs again. All right.
You see my top, my legs. I mean, we need
We need a bit of a break.
icebreaker.
Yeah. Let's get into a game and we call this yes or no. Welcome back to the show. Right, we have, by the way, if you have not noticed, we have new boards now. They're bigger and better.
Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good to fan ourselves.
No, that's what everyone is just doing unintentionally.
I can have a little Beyonce music video.
Yeah. She forever walks around with a fan, I think, no?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Someone must be holding
Or
it.
wherever she goes. Because there's always a breeze on her.
Because she's the queen bee.
Yeah. I'm Queen D. I'm the king. Ah! I'm the king.
Yeah.
Can you create a trend like that? The king, the king?
Yeah.
Have you ever peed in a pool? Nee. I peed when I was young.
I used to be scared. People used to scare me when I was a kid.
Saying if the color will change.
Yes.
Purple.
So, like,
Yeah. Are you boys' school? I mean,
yeah.
Ew.
would you date someone or have a sexual encounter with someone who is extremely hairy?
I mean, I wouldn't know the hairy one until I get there, so.
I'm
Maybe
just
I'll be
looking
like
at the
surprised,
hands
and then
the
where do you
legs.
go from there?
Hold on. When you say we are all hairy, where you
You
are
just want a
talking.
yes or no?
No, I just want to know. You elaborated this, and I'm now in full utter confusion. Okay, hairy is from here all the way down.
Yeah, but if he's wearing a full suit like you and only has a beard,
will
how am I
see it.
supposed to know?
You will
Maybe
see
he
it.
trimmed his beard. These are all real things that women can go through. Trimmed beard, you wouldn't know. He's wearing a full suit.
Have you ever dated someone who tried to change you as a person? Okay. Yes. Do you at times try to be like someone else just so you can fit in?
Yeah.
Really?
That's why I don't fit it.
Do you sometimes do you feel jealous of a few people?
I mean, generally,
Yeah.
People we know.
Anyone, sir.
I know I have been.
Yeah, I also
Yeah.
feel, yeah.
I feel jealous of Beyonce.
So people we know.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
I don't know her.
I
I wish
also-
I knew her.
Yeah, you'll get there, darling. Get there a bit young because she's ain't going to look. Would you go on a round the world trip by yourself?
I have.
Uh-huh. Do you trust people easily?
I don't know.
Yes, Amilani, I know you do. You're the type who will get hurt always.
Yeah.
You have that face.
I know.
Yeah. Take on a ride face.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
let's
Attraction. You have that, attraction.
Ew.
Would you give up social media for an year? Yes.
No, I won't.
That's it.
Okay.
Rest I'm not
he
going
had
to ask.
enough of
He
it.
was like, no.
I was just done. All right, we have a little breaky time now. Yeah, it's time for a break. We'll see you after. Welcome back to the show in conversation with Rosh Amilani. And how did you all meet?
Online.
Online.
Yeah.
Online? Oh my God, was it on Tinder?
I meet everyone on Tinder.
A long time back, before COVID, you contacted me with your masterclass
Okay,
and
this would have been way before I did CFW and all that, right?
way before,
Before I had the brand.
also.
Okay.
I'm
When
on
you
this
did-
show still, just letting you all know.
No, sorry,
Y'all
I was
have
trying to
just-
figure out how to tell
No,
you
because
when
it was
we-
like, when did we, because it was
maybe 2019 masterclass.
2019
then?
masterclass. You wanted, you liked my clothes,
yes.
and she contacted me
Yes.
through Instagram. And then we have been, then you know
Chatting
what
since.
happened,
Yeah.
COVID
Yeah.
stroke. So
Yeah.
we have been
Yeah.
in touch.
You
and-
slipped into a DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really admire her as what she has done, and being in Australia and thinking of brown women and it must be really hard. Like,
She's in Australia, man. That's where most of us are.
no, like bringing up a brand like
That is true, 100%.
Because most of Sri Lankans haven't so far done that yet.
Yeah.
Who have migrated, but she has done wonders. I feel like.
Definitely. Okay, now I asked that question, how you all met. Now we have understood that subject. Amilani, in this business, do you have people who like deliberately cut you off?
Not that I know of.
She's too nice.
Yeah, many
She
must be
just
happening in
doesn't
front of
know,
her.
yeah.
You'll just not know.
Not that I mean, I'm fine. Like, even if they want to cut me off, it's just I can't help it also, right? So no
That's
point
true.
digging
Fighting
the
over
grave
it.
and just being upset about it. Might
Yeah.
as well not know about it and just focus on my work.
Yeah. How is the store doing? I know you opened a flagship store.
Yes, it's doing really good.
Why didn't I come for that? I was not here.
Because you're not in Sri
Sorry,
Lanka.
sorry.
But you helped me out a lot. Thank you so much, DANU. So that's what. So it's
Yeah. And how's
going
it going?
really good. It's
Okay.
going really, really well. I'm really happy that I took that step. I was really on the fence. Even like 2 days prior to the opening also, I was just like telling my husband, I don't know whether I'm doing the right thing, because it was just after the crisis also.
And also, it's
the
a huge financial commitment.
economic crisis
Yeah.
and everything. So, but it's actually touch wood, going really
That's
well.
good.
And
But-
her store is beautiful.
And for a good cause, you do most of it for a good
Yeah,
cause. And
thank
you know, what goes around always comes around.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Rosh, would you be starting a Beauty by Rosh, like a place where we could come and get the right makeup, like, like a Mac store experience?
One day.
Yeah, somebody has got gonorrhea, it seems, at Mac.
What?
What?
Only you
Is-
know these stories. and
Can you get gonorrhea in your eyes?
Not that I know of.
Apparently, it was on a brush. I think it's some other infection, some STD. In some country, I read it recently.
It's possible. I
Yeah,
suppose.
because because there's so many people who test it.
Contamination can
Yeah.
happen anyway. Yeah.
So, it'll be sad for somebody like me.
You're like, shall we open a Beauty by Rosh store? Then
And
in the
gonorrhea.
same line, gonorrhea.
No,
Cool,
I'm not.
cool.
I'm
like,
not
I mean,
no. I'm just saying, I know you'll be different at it, but I'm just saying, it'll be sad if it happens to somebody like me, like not using my real brush, but use some other brush and get gonorrhea for no reason.
I don't know how this conversation is now.
So tell me, is that in your?
One day, but right now it doesn't make much financial sense because it is, one, I'm not here.
Yeah.
Right? And
You're very much here now. You have come, like
I
you
know,
came.
I
don't
came
know.
3
The
times
ones who
now.
won Mrs. India have already gone back and
Yes.
gone back to their real life. You're still
yes,
here.
Yes, because this one-way ticket idea was, I've now stayed.
Yeah.
But I'm leaving on Monday. I'm leaving.
Okay, fine.
I'm leaving in like 4 days. But I bought a ticket finally, like
Right.
literally bought it yesterday night. So.
It looked like you'll never go.
I know.
I know.
But I'll probably be back.
See, I told you.
But yeah, no, so opening a store out of all seriousness right now,
wow.
like, no, I won't because let's not get excited. Everyone wants me to, but I feel it's hard to manage. Staffing, overhead costs are going to be very high. I just don't want to grow too fast, too quick and get it
Break.
wrong. Yeah. You know, you're going to burn out. So, I mean, we have grown really fast in the last 2.5 years, you know, I mean, like, yeah. But opening a store is a big investment that you shouldn't do at, I'm coming to my 3-year mark in October. And I think it's still too early in my
That is true.
business sense.
That is true.
Yeah.
At Gucci took a long time.
It's still too
Yeah.
early. So I'm very focused
And you
on
need
my
to have that
business
story,
and-
you know, like you
yeah.
working in some corner in
Yeah.
midst of all the dirt and pollution, like making your formula, and then 50 years
We
from
do
there.
not make the formulas in midst of dirt and pollution, just FYI. I do not know.
No,
like,
I'm just saying.
gonorrhea and pollution and dirt is not near anything.
No, but I'm just saying, like from there, like 50 years down the line, when you're
Yeah.
dead and gone, they're like, this is where Beauty by Rosh started.
Like
and look
Chanel.
at today,
Yeah.
like how is it today?
Yes.
Most of the time, the creators don't benefit it.
No,
Yeah.
probably not.
Yeah. Just, what's your dog's name?
Andy.
He might. Let's get into our favorite segment. It's called Kinky. So this segment is made possible by our friends at Midnight Divas. Amilani, I can hear your prayers. Gosh.
Can you?
Yes. She's like, take me away from this couch at this moment.
Like a glass box.
So let me just ask you a very simple question, okay? Have you ever skinny dipped
Okay, go on.
in a group, alone?
No,
Never.
never. No.
You're not asking me, no?
No, I'm just asking her.
No, I haven't.
Never. Nothing.
Yes, I swim. I swim a lot. That's kind of my basic sport, but never skinny.
She's like, I swim.
One more question. If you could make 3 sexy wishes, what would they be? Sexy wishes.
Oh dear. I don't know. What kind of wishes are these? Like,
Sexy.
sexy. I would love to visit. I haven't visited Paris yet. I would love to, like those romantic movies, the kind of thing like that in Paris with my husband.
Let me know when she's done with the answer.
You can fall asleep. This is
Not romantic wishes.
This segment is for Rosh.
I'm just
This
asking
segment-
sexy wishes.
It's so sexy in the sense like, I don't know. I
You
don't
might
have
get a
any
boob
wish-
job, or you will.
Oh, right. No. I'm actually quite all right with that. I'm for people who want to do boob jobs, but for me, I'm already good with that without making any
That's fine,
changes.
Amilani. That's fine.
No lip fillers or anything.
Yeah, nothing. No.
No. At least if I can do something with my dark circles, yes. I don't know whether it's sexy or not, though. Yes. I'm sorry.
You can color correct with Shri.
There you
Just
go.
FYI.
Rosh, here's your segment to shine, baby.
Yes.
If you could describe your sex life with an emoji, what would it be?
Oh yeah.
The wet sign.
The water, sprinkle? Just that.
Yeah. That's enough.
Okay.
No need to go that too much of
Most
things.
outrageous, naughty dream you've ever had?
To say on camera.
Just something. Like you could give a, like say you were in a train station, or you were behind a fuel tank, or.
I was
like-
probably like in school or something in uniform.
E.
Why is that E?
I know, like.
I don't know. You just said a place.
Yeah, but you.
You should just ask me if I went skinny dipping. We all know the answer to this.
Yes,
That's
right. Trying to get you into a bikini will be harder. Rosh, today is not skinny dipping.
Okay, no.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just left everything back.
I'll just take all the gifts home and
Yeah.
go, okay?
Here, darling, just take it.
I won
There's-
last time also. Very good gifts in this.
By the way,
midnight
there's
juice.
also a self-help option as well.
I know. I've got it before at Date with Danu.
Yes. Amilani?
That's fine. I'm good.
She'll go to Paris with her husband, okay? So it's okay.
I keep my dream.
We'll see you after the break. So I've gone through their Facebook before, so it was hard for me to find bad pictures because on Instagram you don't get those ones because Instagram there were filters, and you can't show the raw. Facebook you have no mercy. But I was saying,
came later.
that's also true. Let's dig in through these pictures.
Facebook has the worst photos. From like ancient worst, terrible hair, terrible.
What is
everything.
where are you going with this very unique outfit?
Let me see. I don't know. The shorts are okay.
Yeah, but the rest,
The rest.
the bag.
It must be in the 90s.
Looks terrible.
90s? How old do you
Nah.
think she is?
It's long ago anyway, but must have been. You have to excuse me, okay? I was married to a horrible man, okay? So like, it is what it is. My life was a blur. And then I became fabulous, so it's fine.
Amilani, you're not that innocent, no?
Must be. Oh, that's in Bangalore.
What are you doing? You're
that
shooting
is
inside the house.
No. That's an interesting story.
Tell.
This is
A gun, and that's you.
yes. This is in Bangalore. This is my friend's ancestors' place. So they're the ones, they can legally have guns in their house. They're the only ones who can have that.
And used it on whom?
I don't know. They used to be the soldiers when Greeks were there or something. So they're the only ones who can have guns in the house without permits. So I was just trying out their guns.
But your aim is quite good.
Yeah, she looks pretty like.
That's it inside the house. I mean, I'm not aiming. I'm just like trying it out. But yeah, it looks cool.
That's not bad. I
No,
like
that's not
that.
bad. It's with your mama, dearest.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was my graduation. We both.
Oh, you look
Matched.
so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
I wanted to remember your mum on the show.
Aww.
So nice.
I have a lipstick named after her called
Yes.
Marjorie.
Oh dear. That's again in Bangalore. The same place.
Oh.
That's the farm.
You have found all the
Clearly, you
Bangalore
have
photos.
like just had a good life there.
I know. This is the friend I was saying. So she took me to her grandparents' house.
Oh, right.
Yes,
This was,
Bangalore.
then what's the dog's name? The dog's
I
like a
can't
cow.
remember, but he yeah, I know. He died, I think, later
Aiyo.
on. This was in like way before, like while I was in the university, I went to Bangalore.
It's a big dog.
It is.
It's a huge dog.
I don't know. I can't remember the name. This is his
Harlequin?
her uncle.
Holly.
I don't know. Can't remember. I love dogs, so I was just drawn to.
Ah. One of my uni buddies. I actually saw him this afternoon
That's amazing.
at Ramani's.
He was at Ramani's?
Yeah. I just met you.
What's his
Just now.
name?
Carl.
Carl? Mine. Posh name.
We went to uni. This is uni day.
Has he also had a glow up?
Yeah. I mean, he looked good here too. He doesn't look bad.
Sunburned a little bit. Or maybe you're standing next
It's
to him.
funny, actually, this is such a weird conversation. It's like deja vu. He was just saying he's sunburned because he was in like Arugambe just 3 days ago.
Wow. Things happen. So, Rosh had a singing past. Yeah. Did you
You
ever, do you think you had a good voice?
Yes.
The others have a good voice?
These two,
No,
yes.
no, like the others, like in the choir. Not all. I've had them, their choir came on the show once. Some were close to the mic and you can hear like,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you. And those ones have somehow ended up near the mic and you're like,
These two can really sing.
Yeah, must be, but some really
But
just.
yeah,
They are the ones who want to go to the mic and all.
this is now you're getting me in trouble. This is why people don't like me after that. Harida.
But it's the
Yeah.
truth, I've heard them
But I
sing.
wish I sang more. That is something I really miss.
Oh, graduation
You have always had good hair.
diploma.
But you look like you have done some criminal offense here.
That was because that's a diploma cloak.
You were not happy with it.
I didn't go
look
for the
very cute.
graduation. I missed out on the graduation, so I borrowed one of the classmates' graduation capes, and this is from the digicam. That's why it's on a white wall, somehow at least. So I went for the proper degree graduate because we thought like might as well just skip it. I don't know why I skipped it, but I didn't go for the
Yeah.
diploma graduation.
I also didn't go for the graduation here because they said you have to come at 8 o'clock for the graduation. They're starting at 4 o'clock in the evening.
What?
Take pictures.
Oh,
That's where they earn the money, no?
Oh, that's in Indo. That's Indonesia. Bali.
Indo. How would we know what Indo means?
Oh, sorry.
We think it's just
Bali.
Indo. You were like taking a boat Indo.
Sorry.
I didn't show the rest, Rosh, because last time we saw, no? Other picture, of course, it's you in the choir again.
Good thing we didn't see that one. It's okay.
That vocal enigma, right? They were called. Yeah.
I sang all over the place when I was young. Anyone asked me to come, come sing, I sang.
Yeah. You were soprano or alto?
Actually, funny thing, I sang soprano, descant, and alto.
Clearly.
I sang all, like whenever there was no one to sing alto, after that I sang alto. So can sing all types of things. Because my mom was a singer, she sang too, so. Monadhan, I don't even get that joke.
No, yeah, it's hard for a descant soprano to sing alto, but it's amazing.
No, I can sound like a man if you wanted me to. It's not a problem.
Right, I got you. Alto had always
Maybe I
the
can
worst.
sing like tenor.
Yeah, but alto always had the worst parts. They were the most
Really? I don't like second soprano. That in-between one,
Yeah.
that is very hard to...
But descants are the ones who like shine. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's only like 3 of us for
Yeah.
that part.
But
yeah.
anyway, always the men make the best sopranos, not the women.
Can you cut that singing part? After that, now people will be like, oh no, actually she can't sing. I was
Now
just
we have to
kidding,
cut this
huh?
part as well. To cut that part, we'll just
Okay,
keep
don't
all
cut
the parts.
anything. It's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
just look at my legs. Okay, anytime that we say something wrong, just focus on the legs. Okay? Then Ivarine, then it's okay.
Am I done with this show? All right. Well, if you want to do something and contribute towards the project that Amilani is working with, you can do so. If it could be in terms of skill development, or it could be to do like back office work for your creative field, knitting, stitching, whatever it is, reach out. Amilani's numbers and contact details are available on her website, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, you have it. Buy local products. I'm telling you, world-class makeup, you don't need it always because we have good products here. It's all about supporting our own people so we can see a growth and keep the rupees floating and the value going higher. And that's what we want. Rosh, I wish you all the very best. As always, I'm happy that you guys came on the show. And thanks for the serum, Rosh. I'm going to be glowing next time.
Thank you for having us.
Anytime.
Had a good time.
Anytime. All right. On that note, we need to wrap things up. We will see you soon. Till then, you keep smiling. It's a wrap.